Hey everyone, today we're going to talk about how to connect your mechanisms to your motors to power them. This topic is divided into two videos. Here, in part 1, we'll be going over the basics of transferring power from your motors to your mechanisms. In part 2, we'll look at some more advanced techniques. Alrighty, first let's look at the chain and sprocket. The chain and sprocket is basically two gears connected by a chain, and through the chain, motion is transferred from one gear to the other. The advantages are that it is simpler and can be used in any direction, including diagonally. Here we have an attachment. The yellow axle is connected to the motor on the robot, while the red axle is connected to a mechanism, in this case, an arm that moves back and forth. Let's connect the two axles using a chain and sprocket. First, let's take 24 tooth gears and put them on the axles. Now let's connect these little link pieces together to create a chain that's about the size needed to go around the gears. Wrap the chain around the gears and voila, we've got a chain and sprocket. Make sure the chain isn't so loose that it slips off when the gears turn. Now on to gear trains, which are basically a series of connecting gears. In LEGO Technic, there are basically two sets of gears, and gears from one set won't fit with the other. 8, 24, and 40 tooth gears fit together, and 12, 20, and 36 tooth gears fit together. The second set is a little more complicated. Since 20 and 36 tooth gears can't connect to each other, they can only connect to 12 tooth gears. As a result, you end up with gear trains like this, which have 20 and 36 tooth gears separated by 12 tooth gears. Let's go back to the attachment example. The first thing you want to do when connecting two axles with a gear train is to build something for your gears to sit on. And so here, I'm just going to put two beams on the attachment. And now let's choose the gears we're going to use. This depends on two things, gear ratios and fit. I've already made a video about gear ratios in the past, but basically, the gears you choose can affect rotational speed and rotational power, which is known as torque. Gear fit is just finding gears that fit. Let's say we want to connect the two axles with a 1-to-1 gear ratio. We can try using 40 tooth gears. But as you can see, the third one doesn't fit. So instead, let's try these 24 tooth gears. And voila! As you can see, they fit and we can transfer energy from the motor to the mechanism. Now let's connect the two axles with the second set of gears. As always, we'll need to build a structure for our gears to sit on. This time we can sort of plan out our gears. And so since there's two studs of space here, we can do a 12 tooth gear and a 36 tooth gear. And since the 36 tooth gear must connect to a 12 tooth gear, let's put another one of those. And now once again, there's two studs of space, so we can just finish it with a 36 tooth gear. And there we go. And there we have it, chain and sprockets and gear trains. Stay tuned for part 2, where we'll look at some more advanced ways to connect your motors to your mechanisms.